Jesus is near. Before we begin, take a deep breath. What you're about to hear can change the way you see time, waiting, and your relationship with God. Today, we're not just talking about Advent, we're talking about God's loving and urgent call to your heart. Prepare, for I am near. If you're ready for a story that touches the soul, that will make you reflect, that will make you look to heaven with hope, stay until the end. And before we continue, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because we share stories that strengthen faith, heal hearts, and draw lives closer to Jesus. The light that awakens the soul. The cold morning wind blew through the quiet streets of a small town. The first Christmas lights were timidly glowing, like they were awakening from a long night. Inside a humble home, Elisa, a woman of simple heart but deep faith, lit a small purple candle. It was the first day of Advent. As the flame flickered, Elisa remembered her grandmother's words. Advent is not just a time to wait for Jesus. It is a time to prepare your heart, cleanse your soul, and open doors that have been closed for years. Something different was in the air that day, as if God himself whispered, "Wake up, I am near." Elisa closed her eyes and prayed, "Lord, if you are near, teach me to see you. If you are coming, teach me to prepare." Unbeknownst to her, that prayer would be the start of a journey that would transform her life and the entire town. A message in the silence. Elisa walked toward the town church. The air was cold, but inside her heart something burned softly, like the candle she had just lit. The church was empty. Only the echo of her footsteps accompanied the silence. But the silence wasn't empty. It was speaking. Elisa knelt in front of the altar where an Advent wreath awaited its first light. And there, without music or people, she felt something she couldn't explain. It wasn't a voice. It wasn't human words. It was a certainty, a deep sensation that reached her soul. Prepare. I am near. The priest, Father Thomas, appeared behind her, smiling gently. Yes, my child, he is near. But not because Christmas is coming. When a heart is ready to listen, Jesus always comes closer. Elisa's heart raced with a holy excitement. "How will I know I am ready?" she whispered. Father Thomas touched the candle on the altar and said, "When the light of Christ begins to shine here," he pointed to her heart, "then you have already started to prepare." Signs that no one sees. The next days, Elisa began noticing small things she had never seen before. Not extraordinary miracles, but gentle signs, delicate as petals, as if placed by God's hand. One morning, she saw an old man sitting on a bench, cold, trembling, ignored by the bustling crowd. Her heart nudged her. "Stop!" She approached him. "Good morning, sir. Are you all right?" The old man looked up, tired but grateful. "No one has asked me that in a long time," he said. Elisa offered him her scarf without thinking. "Here, this will keep you warm." The old man smiled, but there was something more, a spark of recognition. "God bless you, child," he said. "He sees what you do, and he is coming, just as he promised." When Elisa looked back, the man had vanished, leaving only the warmth of his blessing in the air. She whispered, "Lord, was that you?" And once again the certainty returned. "I am near." The child named Hope. As the fourth Sunday of Advent approached, Elisa felt a growing sense of anticipation, like the sky itself was leaning closer to the earth. One rainy afternoon, someone knocked on her door. Knock, knock. It was a little girl, soaked and shivering. "Are you lost, little one?" Elisa asked. The girl shook her head. "No, I just feel cold." Elisa brought her inside, wrapped her in a blanket, and gave her a warm meal. "Where is your family?" she asked. The girl lowered her gaze. "They left me waiting, but Jesus told me someone would open the door." Elisa shivered with awe. "Jesus?" she whispered. The girl smiled. "He said he's coming soon, and hearts that wait begin to shine before he arrives." Elisa's eyes filled with tears. "What's your name?" she asked. "My name is Hope," the girl said softly. The wind blew out the lights briefly. When they returned, the girl was gone. Only the blanket remained. Only the meal untouched. Elisa fell to her knees. "Lord, what are you showing me?" And in the depth of her soul, she heard it again. "I am at the door, and I knock." The town awakens. After the encounter with the mysterious girl named Hope, Elisa couldn't sleep. Every word echoed like a divine echo. "He is coming soon. Your heart shines before he arrives. I am at the door and I knock." The next morning, she went to the town square to share her experience. At first, people were busy with worries. Gifts, money, decorations, distracted by the world. Elisa spoke with urgency. "Listen, everyone. Something is happening that can change everything." She told them about the old man, the girl, and the whisper of God's call. Some laughed. Some were skeptical, but others felt a stirring in their hearts. One mother hugged her child. "For months I felt a sadness I cannot explain." A young man said, "I feel an emptiness too. Maybe because I haven't spoken to God in years." Father Thomas, observing quietly, said, "Advent is not decoration. It's a call from heaven. Jesus is always near, but only those who seek him with an open heart will find him." Little by little, people lit candles. A spark of hope spread throughout the square. The night the heavens opened. That week, the town changed slowly but profoundly. On the night of the fourth Sunday of Advent, something extraordinary happened. Elisa felt an urgent pull on her heart. She climbed the hill overlooking the town, where the sky was clearest. She was not alone. Father Thomas was there, silent, looking at the heavens. "He knew you would come," he said softly. "He is preparing you." Suddenly, a warm breeze swept the hill, unlike the cold night air. The sky, full of stars, began to glow softly, a light descending, as if wrapping the hill in a holy embrace. Elisa dropped to her knees, tears streaming. A voice, not heard but known, spoke inside her. "I am near." Hearts transformed. That night, hearts across the town were changed. Families came together. Children placed notes of prayer in the church. People reconciled after years of distance. Elisa heard the voice again. "Tell my people to return to me. Open your doors. Awaken. Prepare, for I am near." The town gathered in the church, lighting candles, praying, crying, and rejoicing. Advent had become a spiritual awakening. Elisa understood. Jesus is near, not only for his coming in glory, but every time a heart opens, he enters. Prepare. Jesus is near. The sky dimmed, but the presence lingered. Elisa and Father Thomas descended the hill. Everyone was waiting inside the church. No words were needed. All hearts knew they had been touched by God. Father Thomas spoke. "Jesus is real. He lives. He comes. And he is calling us to prepare our hearts." Elisa raised her candle and said, "The heavens told us 3 words. I am very near." Not a message of fear, a message of love. The town prayed together. "Lord, cleanse our hearts. Make us humble. Teach us to love. Bring us peace. We are ready for you." The church glowed. The hearts glowed. The town had awakened to faith, hope, and love. Jesus is near, and he wants your heart ready.